On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples.
Confuse the listener. Confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Alarming.
Causing concern or apprehension, causing a feeling of danger, harm, or emergency, unsettling or disturbing.
Examples.
Alarming news. Alarming statistics. The sudden rise in crime rates in our neighborhood is quite alarming.
Resuscitate.
To make someone or something active or vigorous again.
Examples.
Resuscitate economy. Resuscitate the man drown. He experienced cardiac arrest, but was resuscitated yesterday.
Stabilize.
To become or cause to become steady or unlikely to give way.
Examples.
Stabilize prices. Stabilize blood sugar levels. The raising of interest rates stabilizes the inflation rate.
Whisk.
To move something somewhere suddenly and quickly.
Examples.
Whisk flies away. Whisk people from entrance to exit. Whisk rapidly until egg whites are foamy.
Clot.
A thick mass or lump of coagulated liquid, especially blood, a group of people or things that form an obstructive, unsympathetic, or resistant force.
Examples.
Blood clot. Clot prevention. The clot in the blood vessel required immediate medical attention.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM, verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples.
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Palpable.
Able to be felt or touched, easily perceivable or noticeable, tangible.
Examples.
Palpable tumor. Palpable lie. The tension in the room was palpable as they waited for the results to come in.
Metastasize.
Of a cancerous tumor or disease, to spread or grow to other parts of the body from its original location.
Examples.
Metastasize to the liver. Metastasize from breast cancer. Cancer cells can metastasize and spread to other body parts if left untreated.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples.
Opportune occasion. An opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Orthopedic.
Relating to the branch of medicine concerned with the correction or prevention of deformities, disorders, or injuries of the skeletal system and associated muscles, joints, and ligaments.
Examples:
Orthopedic shoes. Orthopedic clinic. The athlete visited the orthopedic surgeon to have her injured knee examined and treated.
Overlook.
To fail to notice something, to watch over someone, to provide a view from above.
Examples:
Overlook a street. Overlook that fact. We cannot overlook an opportunity for great success.
Transcendent.
Going beyond the limits of ordinary experience or knowledge, surpassing the usual or expected, exalted or sublime.
Examples:
Transcendent wisdom. Transcendent joy. The transcendent beauty of the Grand Canyon took his breath away.
Heresy.
An opinion or belief that goes against the traditional or generally accepted view, especially in religion.
Examples:
The suppression of heresy. Persecution for heresy. The doctrine was considered heresy by the mainstream church.
Medicinal.
Of or relating to the treatment or cure of disease.
Examples:
Medicinal chemistry. Traditional medicinal. The medicinal properties of this herb have been known to help with various ailments.
Arthurian.
Relating to King Arthur and the tales and legends associated with him.
Examples:
The Arthurian cycle. Arthurian romances. The Arthurian legends of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table are popular literary motifs.
Writ.
A written legal order or command.
Examples:
A writ of summons. Issue a writ. He was served with a writ of eviction, giving him the notice to vacate the property.
Infirmary.
A place where people who are ill or injured receive medical treatment, a small hospital or clinic.
Examples:
Infirmary bed. School infirmary. The injured soldier was taken to the military infirmary for treatment.
Linoleum.
A durable, washable, and moisture-resistant floor covering made from solidified linseed oil, powdered cork, and usually pigments and fillers, used in both homes and commercial settings.
Examples:
Linoleum flooring. Linoleum installation. The kitchen floor was covered in linoleum, making it easy to clean.
Botanical.
Relating to the study or science of plants, of, pertaining to, made from, or derived from plants.
Examples:
Botanical extract. Botanical illustrations. The botanical gardens were filled with exotic plants from all around the world.
Dermatitis.
Inflammation of the skin, often resulting in redness, swelling, itching, or a rash, caused by various factors such as allergies, irritants, infections, or autoimmune responses.
Examples:
Contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis. An allergic reaction to a certain substance caused the dermatitis on her arms.
Discern.
To see, perceive, or understand something that is not obvious.
Examples:
Discern the big picture. Discern friend from foe. Parents need to help their children discern right and wrong.
Innkeeper.
A person who operates a place of lodging, such as a hotel or an inn.
Examples:
Innkeeper duties. Innkeeper hospitality. The kind innkeeper showed the travelers to their room and offered them a warm meal.
Cask.
A strong, cylindrical, and often wooden container used for storing liquids, especially alcoholic drinks.
Examples:
Cask wood. Shipping cask. A truck rollover accident scattered wine casks all over the road.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
Environmental determinant. A determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Reorder.
To arrange something in a different or new order. To request or purchase an item or items again.
Examples:
Reorder priorities. Reorder steps. The manager decided to reorder the products on the shelf to improve sales.
Abdomen.
The part of the body between the chest and pelvis that contains the stomach, intestines, liver, pancreas, and other organs, the posterior part of an insect's body, typically divided into segments.
Examples:
Abdomen pain. Insect abdomen. The weightlifter used his strong abdomen muscles to lift the heavy barbell.
Obscurity.
The state of being hard to see or understand, lack of clarity or distinction.
Examples:
Sink into obscurity. Obscurity of expression. The obscurity of the author's writing style made it difficult to understand the book.
Popularize.
To make something more widely known, accepted, or adopted by the general public. To present or promote something in a way that increases its popularity or appeal.
Examples:
Popularize a new fashion trend. popularize a scientific concept. The celebrity's endorsement helped popularize the new clothing line.
Reintroduce.
To bring back something that has been previously abolished or discontinued.
Examples:
Reintroduce species. Reintroduce capital punishment. The government is planning to reintroduce wolves to the national park to restore the balance of the ecosystem.
Stethoscope.
A medical instrument consisting of a flexible tube with a chest piece at one end, used by healthcare professionals to listen to internal sounds, particularly heart and lung sounds.
Examples:
Medical stethoscope. Electronic stethoscope. The stethoscope examination helped the doctor detect the irregular heartbeat of the patient.
Rename.
To give a new name to something, to change the name of something.
Examples:
Rename the street. Rename in plain English. The new owners renamed the restaurant to give it a fresh start.
Auscultation.
A medical examination technique where a healthcare professional listens to internal body sounds, typically using a stethoscope, to evaluate the functioning of organs or detect abnormalities, such as heart or lung sounds.
Examples:
Cardiac auscultation. Bowel auscultation. The doctor used a stethoscope for auscultation of the patient's lungs.
Barber.
A person who cuts men's hair and shaves beards as a profession, a shop or establishment where such services are offered.
Examples:
Favorite barber. Barber pole. The barber shop was closed on Monday, much to the disappointment of many customers.
Ailment.
A slight but often persistent illness.
Examples:
Heart ailment. Age-related ailment. He got timely treatment for his physical ailment of severe back pain.
Purge.
To remove or get rid of something, especially that is unwanted or impure.
Examples:
Purge the system. Purge his sins. The government tried to purge corrupt officials from the bureaucracy.
Receptacle.
A container or device used to receive or hold something, a place where things are deposited or collected.
Examples:
Receptacle for liquids. Flower receptacle. The recycling bin is the designated receptacle for all plastic and paper waste.
Pinnacle.
The highest point or peak of something, particularly a mountain or a career, the greatest or highest level of achievement or success.
Examples:
Architectural pinnacle. Reach the pinnacle. Climbing to the pinnacle of the mountain is a challenge that many outdoor enthusiasts strive to achieve.
Vigil.
A period of wakefulness maintained for any reason, typically for prayer, meditation, or watch-keeping. A period of observation or surveillance, especially for security or safety reasons.
Examples:
Vigil for peace. Night vigil. The mother kept a vigil by her sick child's bedside all night.
Depict.
To illustrate someone or something in a photograph.
Examples:
Depict a scene. Depict a feeling of isolation. His son had accurately depicted the bloom.
Disjunction.
A separation or division into distinct parts or elements, a lack of connection or coherence between things, a logical operation that gives the value true if at least one of the connected terms is true.
Examples:
Disjunction of belief. Chromosome disjunction. There was a clear disjunction between the two political parties' stances on the issue.
Anecdote.
A short and amusing or interesting story about a real incident or person.
Examples:
Personal anecdote. Funny anecdote. She entertained the guests with anecdotes about her travels and experiences.
Lumpectomy.
A surgical operation in which a tumor or lump, especially a cancerous one, is removed from the breast or other part of the body while preserving as much healthy tissue as possible.
Examples:
Early stage lumpectomy. Lumpectomy surgery. She underwent a partial lumpectomy to remove the cancerous lump from her breast.
Oncology.
The branch of medicine that deals with the study and treatment of tumors, especially malignancies.
Examples:
Oncology center. Modern oncology treatment. The pharmaceutical company unveiled its latest breakthrough drug for the oncology market.
Atrium.
A central or main hall or open space in a building, typically with a skylight or large window, often serving as a gathering area or focal point of anatomy, a chamber or cavity within the heart or inner ear.
Examples:
Atrium architecture. Atrium valve. The office building had a beautiful atrium in the center, filled with natural light and plants.
Valet.
A person employed to park cars or act as a personal attendant, a personal servant or assistant.
Examples:
Valet parking. Hotel valet. After dinner, I handed my keys to the valet and walked into the restaurant.
Concierge.
An employee or staff member, often found in hotels or residential buildings, who assists guests or residents with various services, such as making reservations, providing information or recommendations, arranging transportation, or handling special requests.
Examples:
Concierge desk. Personal concierge. The concierge at the hotel was able to provide excellent recommendations for local restaurants.
Axilla.
The technical term for the armpit or the hollow space beneath the junction of the upper arm and the shoulder.
Examples:
Odor in axilla. Painful axilla. The lymph nodes in the axilla play a crucial role in immune function.
Groin.
Also inguina, the area of the body where the thigh meets the abdomen, the outer edge of the body where the lower abdomen and inner thigh come together, a curved masonry construction used to support an arch or vault.
Examples:
Pulled groin. Strained groin. The athlete felt a sharp pain in his groin after pulling a muscle during the game.
Attentive.
Paying close attention to something or someone, showing interest or careful consideration, being mindful or observant.
Examples:
Attentive care. Attentive customer service. The attentive student took diligent notes during the lecture.
Disappoint.
To fail to meet someone or their hopes or expectations, to make someone feel sad.
Examples:
Disappoint the audience. Don't disappoint me. She worked very hard not to disappoint her boss's expectations.
Trochlea.
Referring to a specific anatomical structure called the trochlea, such as the trochlear nerve or the trochlear cartilage, referring to a pulley-like structure or function.
Examples:
Trochlear fracture. Trochlear muscle. The surgeon carefully dissected the trochlear nerve during the delicate procedure.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
Nod at each other. Nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Voluble.
Characterized by a fluent and rapid flow of speech, talkative or loquacious, easily spoken or expressed.
Examples:
Voluble speaker. Voluble conversation. He was voluble in his arguments, speaking quickly and fluently.
Eerie.
Strange or frightening, suggestive of the supernatural.
Examples:
Eerie silence. The eerie whistle of dropping bombs. The street was entirely silent and a bit eerie.
Condemnation.
The act of expressing strong disapproval or severe criticism towards something or someone, the punishment or judgment of a person or group for their actions.
Examples:
Public condemnation. Global condemnation. The condemnation of the politician's behavior was swift and severe.
Fungus.
A type of organism that includes yeasts, molds, and mushrooms, which are heterotrophic, meaning they do not produce their food and must consume organic matter to survive.
Examples:
Fungus infection, symbiotic fungus. Certain types of fungus can be toxic to humans, causing severe illness if ingested.
Transpire.
To happen or be revealed.
Examples:
Transpire as expected. Transpire in the news. It finally transpired that an employee had stolen the missing money.
Anthropology.
The scientific study of humanity, concerned with human behavior, human biology, cultures, societies, and linguistics in both the present and past, including past human species.
Examples:
Social anthropology. Anthropology of religion. The areas of anthropology and psychology are significantly related to one another.
Pomp.
A display of ceremonial splendor, formal or ostentatious display or a show of magnificence.
Examples:
Imperial pomp. Devoid of pomp. The coronation ceremony of the king was filled with pomp and grandeur.
Solitude.
The state of being alone and isolated from others.
Examples:
Live in solitude. Enjoyment of solitude. He sought solitude in the wilderness to escape the distractions of modern life.
Loneliness.
A state or feeling of being unhappy because you have no connection with other people.
Examples:
A strong sense of loneliness. Remedy loneliness. I realize the loneliness of a single life.
Bliss.
Extreme happiness or joy.
Examples:
Ignorance is bliss. Ultimate bliss. The first 2 years of her marriage were sheer bliss.
Preach.
To deliver a religious or moral message to an audience.
Examples:
Preach the gospel. Preach to the masses. The pastor preached about the importance of forgiveness.
Rabbi.
A Jewish religious leader or a Jewish scholar or teacher.
Examples:
Son of a rabbi. The city's communal rabbi. The chief rabbi chanted a prayer.
Disrobe.
To undress, remove clothing, or shed garments. To take off or divest oneself of clothing, especially in a deliberate or ceremonial manner.
Examples:
Disrobe in front of the mirror. Disrobe for a shower. After a long day at work, she only wanted to disrobe and relax in her pajamas.
Undress.
To remove clothing or coverings, particularly those worn on the upper body or torso. To reveal or expose something that was previously concealed or hidden.
Examples:
Undress his past. Undress before showering. She undressed in the privacy of her bedroom.
Preside.
To be in charge of or to lead a meeting, ceremony, or organization.
Examples:
Preside at the piano. Preside over ceremony. The president will preside over the meeting tomorrow.
Deathbed.
A person's bed, especially one in a hospital or home, on which they are expected to die or have died, a situation or event that occurs shortly before the end of someone's life.
Examples:
Deathbed confession. Deathbed scene. The family gathered around their grandfather's deathbed to say goodbye.
Eyelid.
A thin fold of skin that covers and protects the human eye, which helps to keep the eye moist by spreading tears over the surface and prevents foreign objects from entering the eye.
Examples:
Eyelid twitch. Drooping eyelid. Bright light can cause me to squint and strain my eyes, resulting in twitchy eyelids.
Haunted.
Inhabited, visited, or frequented by ghosts or spirits, disturbed or troubled by persistent or disturbing memories or emotions.
Examples:
Haunted house. Haunted by memories. The old mansion was known to be haunted, with strange noises and eerie sightings reported by visitors.
Encase.
To enclose or cover something in a protective or decorative layer.
Examples:
Encase in glass. Encase his feet. They encased the fragile vase in bubble wrap to protect it during shipping.
Pajama.
A pair of loose pants with a matching top, worn for sleeping or lounging.
Examples:
Care pajama. Pajama pants. My little sister loves to have pajama parties with her friends on the weekends.
Fumble.
To handle something awkwardly, to make mistakes or errors in attempting something.
Examples:
Fumble about in a bag. Fumble a grounder. The receiver fumbled the ball, and the other team recovered it.
Palpate.
To examine or explore a person's body, typically by touching or feeling with the hands, to assess their physical condition or detect abnormalities.
Examples:
Palpate the pulse. Palpate a swollen lymph node. The doctor palpated the patient's abdomen to check for any abnormalities.
Roll.
An abnormal rattling or crackling sound heard in the lungs, typically caused by the passage of air through mucus or fluid or by the collapse of small airways.
Examples:
Rouse on auscultation. Raw classification. The doctor detected a RAL in the patient's lungs, indicating possible respiratory distress.
Gallop.
Of a horse, to run very quickly so that all 4 feet come off the ground together, to proceed very quickly.
Examples:
Gallop a horse. Gallop off at top speed. The horse galloped across the field at a fast pace.
Hubris.
Excessive pride, arrogance, or overconfidence, often leading to someone's downfall or ruin.
Examples:
Political hubris. Hubris in business. The athlete's hubris resulted in him underestimating his competition and losing the game.
Lull.
A period of calm or quiet, a temporary cessation of activity, noise, or music, a soothing sound or movement that induces sleep or relaxation.
Examples:
Lull in the battle. The lull before the storm. The waves crashing against the shore had a soothing lull on the listeners.
Inattention.
Lack of attention or focus, failure or inability to pay attention or concentrate on something.
Examples:
Inattention deficit. Chronic inattention. His inattention to detail caused him to make several mistakes on the final project.
Catharsis.
A release or purging of emotional or psychological tension, often through artistic or creative experiences or expressions.
Examples:
Catharsis of grief. Spiritual catharsis. Many people find that physical exercise provides a sense of catharsis, helping to relieve stress and anxiety.